A girl stole her best friend's candy and then put an expired piece in its place. This act was caught red-handed by her friend, who had suddenly returned. Enraged, the girl picked up an egg beater and beat her friend to a pulp. The girl worked at a candy company, where whoever made the most delicious candy would get a promotion and a raise. Otherwise, they would be fired because her candy tasted terrible. The boss spat it out on top of her head and was about to fire her. After the girl kept bowing and apologizing, the boss gave her one last chance. Watching as other colleagues' candies were praised by the boss, who even invited them to dine together. The girl looked on with envy, so she worked overtime, and after a whole night of effort, she finally made a candy that satisfied her. She pulled the candy out of the computer and threw it to the ants to taste. The ants licked it, confirmed it was top quality, and jumped for joy. Pleased, the girl tossed the candy into a jar, turned off the lights, and left work. But just then, a figure slipped in. He took the girl's candy and replaced it with an expired. Oh, neat was her colleague. This act was caught by the girl, who had returned unexpectedly. With his teeth exposed, the colleague grabbed the egg beater, beat the girl to a pulp, kneaded her into dough, threw her into the computer, and pressed the confirm button. The girl turned into a candy. The colleague threw her to the ants and swaggered away. After licking the girl turned candy, the ants deemed it a masterpiece. They discussed it and decided to help her. The next day, they carried her on a leaf. Just as the colleague was about to present his candy, the ants used a twig to flick the girl into the boss's mouth. She was so delicious that she melted completely in his mouth before he spat her out, and she regained her human form. In the end, the girl was promoted to company boss, personally overseeing the quality of candies to prevent wrongdoing. As for the colleague, his vile actions led to him being turned into candy and fed to the ants. Bad people make bad candy. One ant fainted, another vomited everywhere, and the third went crazy after eating it. So, one should never do evil. Sooner or later, it will be discovered. As the saying goes, if you don't want others to know, don't do it in the first place.